Hey, so you've clicked on this video because you want to get into the splits and you find it impossible and you want a solution and you want it now. I know, I've been trying to get my splits for years now and I am almost there. But you know what? There are some tricks and there are some things that you need to know before forcing yourself into that deep stretch. Hey guys, I'm Alex. So today I'm going to talk you through some really important things you should know about your flexibility before you try those deep hamstring and quad stretches. So first up, a few very important things to know about your flexibility. Disclaimer, this is not a video on how to do the splits overnight. There isn't yet a magic pill to do the middle splits, side splits, whatever. Doing the splits, increasing your flexibility takes time. It's just like increasing any other kind of fitness, whether it's weight training or cardio, you need to work on it over time. So how much time do you need in order to get flexible? Well, generally it takes weeks, not days, definitely not hours, weeks to get flexible. So you should be devoting at least 3 times a week, if not 5 times a week, and I'm talking about 10 minutes, pretty much every weekday or whatever, however you want to space it out over your week, devoted to your actual like hips, quad and hamstring stretches to get to the splits. And you need to invest that time seriously if you want to get your butt to the ground on the splits. Have we got that clear? I do not want to see in the comments below going, this video is rubbish. I am not promising you overnight splits. I wish I could, but I can't. Okay, another thing that you probably should know is that how the muscles work. So it's not so much the tendons and the ligaments that you're trying to get to stretch. It's not even the muscles themselves, it's the muscle receptors that you have to try and get to talk to in order to basically get them to ease off a bit. Because they are what causes you that pain when you're trying to do these deep stretches and what probably put you off getting into the splits, because let's face it, no one likes to feel pain. So that's where your consistent training comes in. You've got to be consistent in order to kind of retrain the brain signals so that your body goes, oh okay, this is what I should be doing, and slowly but surely getting your muscles receptors used to the deeper stretching. Another thing is just generally looking after your body. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure that you're not pushing the stretch to real physical pain. I'm hearing from a lot of people going, you're killing me, I can't walk. You know, I was in pain for days, and I'm like, that's not good. Okay, so only take the stretch to a point where you feel mild discomfort. Do not push it too far because it will just lead you to injury, and injury leads you to a stop or a halt in your progression. And I don't want that for you. I want you to get there. Slowly and surely wins the race. And finally, super important, never stretch cold muscles. Okay, whereas it's not so important to stretch before a workout, it is important to warm up the muscles before stretching. And so I'm going to step you through a few dynamic stretches to do before your static stretches. Who knew? Anyway, there's a little game we're going to play. So dynamic stretches before the static stretches to get you into the splits. So you're with me? I do not want you to be watching this video and just watching and then going into the static stretches and then going, it doesn't work. You need to warm up. So get up on your mat or your bit of carpet and do some dynamic stretching with me, alright? Okay, So first of all, we're just going to step back and kick up, okay? Just in the same leg. So you'll notice that your heart rate gets up. That's what you want to do. So these stretches, dynamic stretches, are about getting the heart rate up as well as getting the muscles prepared for our deep static stretching. Nice. So this is for the hamstring, and you'll feel it down the back of the thigh. Cool. A few more. Nice. Okay, other leg. And as we do these stretches, I'm curious to know what you're training for. Why do you want to be able to do the splits? Is it for cheerleading, gymnastics, martial arts? Maybe you just want to impress people with your amazing flexibility skills. Yeah, I'm a bit like that too. I just want to be able to do it in my photos on Instagram. That's shallow. I don't know. Whatevs. Cool. Okay, so that's good. Getting warmed up, heart rate's up a bit. Okay, now we're going to go into a dynamic hamstring stretch. Now, down on the ground on your butt, and if you've watched my other splits video, you'll see these ones, another dynamic stretch. So you're going to keep one foot on the ground, you're going to lift one foot up, and you're just going to push through that foot real hard as you can, okay? And then these hands are going to pull that knee back. So you're going to come back and then push and pull at the same time. Now you won't feel any discomfort with these stretches, and that's why I love them, because, oh, here, oh, excuse me. A bit of a potty mouth. Okay, stretching. Knee up the chest now. Pull the frick out of that leg towards you, pushing through that foot. And these are awesome stretches, particularly if you hate discomfort and pain of static stretching. These are going to make sure that your hamstrings are fully turned on and stretched and ready. Okay, other leg. Okay, so remember, and this is a good arm workout. You'll see that my biceps are bulging, trying to fight myself. And yeah, this is a strength exercise as well. So it's a 2-in-1. Awesome. Really stretching and resisting. A few more of these, and then we'll go on to a hamstring stretch. Push, 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 push like you can't push any harder. And go. And pushing, push, 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 push. Good. And one more. Ooh, awesome. Okay. Now we're going to head on over to the wall for a quad stretch. So hopefully you found yourself a good looking wall like this one, and I recommend also using a pillow or a cushion for this knee, and you will see why. So you're going to put your cushion or your pillow right here, nice and close to the wall. You're going to put your knee down on the pillow or the cushion, and you're going to get on that other foot. Okay, and then you're going to come down into a hip flexor stretch. Ooh yeah, that feels good. Okay, and then you're going to push back. So you're pushing back with that foot, and you're resisting, pushing back into that foot against the wall. So push, 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 push. Woo, okay, now this one is quite an intense stretch. So just adjust your pillow. The closer that knee is to the wall, the deeper the stretch is going to be in this quad. So just have a play around here till it feels comfortable for you. Okay, and then you're just going to do about, I don't know, 6 to 10 repetitions here. Pushing and resisting. Whoo, yeah, I feel that. It is a goodie. All right. Are you doing your stretches with me? You want to be able to do the splits? Gotta put the work in. Shut up, Alex, idiot. Okay. And breathe. Now that's another really good point to make, is breathing into the stretch. What we tend to do is we tense everything in our body. We tense muscles because we're trying to protect our body from pain and injury, but that does not help you on your quest to deeper, increased flexibility. So tell yourself to relax, it's going to be fine. Okay, ooh, yeah, I'm feeling that. Flip on over to the other knee. Up on that wall. Okay. Oof. It's not the easiest stretch to get into, but it is a good one. Pushing and resisting. So again, pushing back through that foot and squeezing your butt too also helps your right cheek. Whatever that leg is you've got up against the wall. Squeeze that butt cheek. Cool. Ha. And this is a workout in itself too. So, I mean, if you were time poor, you could just simply do this as a workout and a flexibility workout at the same time, and you'll be getting more bang for your buck. Okay, cool. So your legs should be totally warmed up now and ready for our static stretches. So the first one we do is half splits. And so that's basically up on one knee and one leg out front. And this is a very common stretch in yoga, and you're just going to come forward. So you're going to get that really nice deep stretch in the hamstring. Okay, and this would be your first step you would get into getting into the splits, right? Yeah. Okay, so where do you go from here? So I would recommend getting a pillow up under here, under that side, and another pillow for this back leg. And you're going to build yourself a little platform all around you so you can have stuff for your arms and your legs to basically hold you up, so you're not sort of collapsing into the stretch. Because what happens when you collapse into the stretch is when we hurt ourselves, and we do not want that. So look, I'm going to make a little platform like that. Okay, so let's try that again. So front leg out, just like a half splits in yoga. And look what I've got. I've raised myself up with my cushions. So already I've got a nice stable support. So I can relax down into this now, and it doesn't hurt so much. So I could sit here quite happily for some time, deep breathing, and I'm gonna like look through my body and notice where I'm holding tension. And I notice that when I focus on these body parts and go through them one by one and tell them to relax, the stretch feels a lot easier. And if I pull myself up, ooh, that feels a lot better too. And so now I'm pretty much relaxing right down. My full weight is on these cushions, but I'm still elevated, so I'm not collapsing straight down and hurting myself. This time I'm here, and I'll be on my knees, and like that, and then I slowly and gracefully come down. And look at that, it looks kind of impressive, doesn't it? Almost looks like I can do the splits. Now here again, you would scan your body, make sure you're not tensing everywhere. And notice if you're feeling pain, raise yourself higher. Add another cushion, add another pillow. We don't want you to hurt yourself, okay? This is meant to be an enjoyable process. It's meant to feel good, not bad. Okay, so that should be you on your road to your splits. Now, if you do this routine, like I said, at least 2 to 3 times a week, give yourself some time, throw on your favorite Netflix series, you know, just give yourself enough time to do this slowly, precisely, and deep breathe and relax into the stretch. Don't hate on your body. Don't hate that it's inflexible, because the more negativity you throw at it, the more it's going to fight you. I honestly believe that. So, to recap on optimal flexibility, you need to, like I said, give yourself some self-love. Don't push the stretches too far if you're not ready yet. Nutrition-wise, drink a lot of water. If you find your joints are achy or your muscles are sore, you can try things like magnesium and calcium supplements. Omega-3s, your fish oils are really good for the cartilage, making that stronger, making your joints and the synovial fluid really healthy, because that also helps as well, and aid in your recovery from whatever other exercises you are doing. Foam rolling. If you have basically sore muscles, what that means is that there is the fascia is damaged, and when the fascia is damaged, it reduces your mobility and flexibility. So to counteract that, foam rolling is awesome. And if you don't know what foam rolling is, I'll put a link to a really good video about foam rolling below. Not one of mine, I haven't done one yet, but if I do, I'll put a link to that one up here somewhere or down there. Right, if you're time poor, again, you can combine your stretching routine with your workout. So if you do strength training or any other training, throw in your stretches at the end. Just do what we did here today. It'll take you, what, 5 minutes of that? Tag on to the end of your workout. And if you work out a lot, there you go. There's your flexibility training done and dusted. And finally, don't forget to warm up first. I don't want to see you skipping your warm-up dynamic stretches and going straight into those deeper stretches, because that's when you can injure yourself. So, I hope that's helped clear up a few myths about flexibility. Give it a whirl, see if it works, see if you have any increase in flexibility or mobility, and again, I'd love to hear your feedback. Give me some comments down below, show me some love. And I really do hope this has helped you in your journey to increased flexibility. I'm Alex, this is Fits and Giggles.